Hi children, good morning. This is your social science class. I hope everyone did your exams well, isn't it? Okay. Today let us see history lesson number 10, political formations during the 18th century. Okay. In this lesson, first of all, we are going to see about Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb. He died in the year 1708. Okay. His successors were known as Mughals. In the year 1707, Aurangzeb's son Bahadur Shah came to the throne after the death of Aurangzeb. Okay, he ruled from 1707 to 1712. Bahadur Shah ruled from 1707 to 1712. After Bahadur Shah, Jahandar Shah, he ruled. Okay, but Jahandar Shah, he ruled for a few months because he was a puppet in the hands of Zulfikar Khan. He was a powerful man. Okay, so at this time there were two brothers called Sayyid brothers. Okay, one was Sayyid Abdullah, another one is Sayyid Hussein Ali. These two people were very powerful at the time. They had the power to remove one king and they can made another king to take the throne. They removed Jahadar Shah from the throne and they made Farooq Shah as the next Mughal ruler. Okay, but this Farooq Shah, he was very weak. So the Sayyid brothers they killed Farooq Shah in the year 1719. So after Farooq Shah, Muhammad Shah he took the throne as a Mughal ruler. Okay, Muhammad Shah was failed to control the provinces, so the power of the Mughal emperor had declined. So many independent kingdoms were arrived. Then Nadir Shah in 1739 and Ahmad Shah Abdali in 1761. These people shook the Mughal Empire. Next, let us step into the topic called Independent Kingdoms on the remains of the Mughals. Now only we have seen that Mughal Empire was in ruins, isn't it? So, next to the ruins, the governor who had served the Mughals broke free and became independent units, isn't it? So, the three largest provinces were Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad. In 1722, the Muhammad Shah, the emperor called Muhammad Shah, he appointed Sadat Khan as the governor of Awadh. Okay, he compressed he compressed the zamindars to pay the revenue. Okay, and he controlled the revenue system of Awadh. This Sadat Khan was succeeded by his son-in-law. Okay, after the death of his son-in-law, the power was succeeded by his son. The rulers of Awadh they improved the financial condition of the government. They had a very good army. They developed Lucknow as the capital of Awadh. It was the major center for culture and art. Then let us see about Bengal. Okay, Bengal also broke away from the Mughal control. Here, Murshid Quli Khan, he was appointed as the governor of Bengal. He got all the powers. He commanded the administrative people to collect the taxes. He did so many changes. Then Murshid Quli Khan was succeeded by Sujauddin. He ruled from 1727 to 1739. After him, Alivardi Khan. He ruled Bengal. These people did good administration. Because of the result of the good administration, they had very good industries, trades, and agriculture. Bengal was very prosperous. Okay, because of the prosperous, the English people they were attracted because of the richness of Bengal. So they took so many war on Bengal. The Battle of Plassey and the Battle of Buxar. These two things happened because of which one? Because of the prosperity of Bengal. The Battle of Plassey held in the year 1757 and the Battle of Buxar held in the year 1764. Let us recall what we have seen today, children. So, in the year 1707, the Mughal Emperor Aurangzeb died. After his death, Aurangzeb take the throne. Okay. Then he ruled from 1707 to 1712. Then he was succeeded by Jahandar Shah. Okay. Then he was succeeded by Farooq Shah. Farooq Shah was took the throne. Because of whom? Because of Sayyid brothers. Okay. But the Sayyid brothers they killed Farooq Shah because he was incapable. Okay. And then we saw about independent kingdoms on the remains of the Mughals. We saw that the three largest provinces were Awadh, Bengal, and Hyderabad. Awadh. Awadh's emperor was nothing but whom? Yes, Muhammad Shah. He appointed Sadat Khan as the governor of Awadh. He suppressed the zamindars to pay the revenue. Okay, then Bengal. We saw that Murshid Quli Khan. He was nothing but whom? Yes, he was the governor of Bengal. The people of Bengal, the rulers of Bengal, they made Bengal as a prosperous one. Okay, so the English people they took so many wars against Bengal. The Battle of Plassey in the year 1757 and the Battle of Buxar in the year 1764 were happened to get all the prosperous of Bengal. That's all for today's class, children. Kindly take page number 96 and 97. Give a read. Okay. Thank you, children. Stay safe at home.